What's up, guys? Welcome back to another crocheting YouTube video. Today we are going to be looking at what I just finished, what I most recently made, and we're going to be talking about my hats a little bit. So let's get started. Now, before we get too far into this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more crocheting content. So a couple days ago, I had this idea to crochet Hello Kitty, and it has been very hard to find Hello Kitty patterns and anything Hello Kitty related unless it's like purses or bags, crocheted bags. So I just decided to kind of go for it and see what I could get out of it. And it honestly turned out so much better than I thought it was going to, and I'm really pleased with how the pattern and everything is. I will definitely be using this future-wise to make more Hello Kitty characters. Now for starters with this one, I kind of followed it the same way I make my cows for like the body and everything, and then just expanded with my own knowledge from there. So I'm going to show it to you guys. Alright, this is how she turned out. There's the little ears on top. This is what she looks like in the front, and this is her back. I did add the little tail. I kind of forgot that Hello Kitty had a tail, so I had to add it last minute. But I'm really pleased with how she turned out. I think she looks really good. It was definitely a process. It took me hours to kind of just figure it all out, and I probably will make some changes in the future, but I am overall very pleased with it. Now here's a little fun fact. I am wearing a Hello Kitty sweatshirt. The back has Hello Kitty on it, so I felt like that was kind of appropriate for me to film this video in my Hello Kitty sweatshirt as I just crocheted Hello Kitty. Now on to the hats. I've seen a lot of people crocheting hats where they make like a flat panel, they connect it together and then kind of cinch it at the top. I do not make hats like that. I am going to try to do a hat like that and see how it turns out, see if I like it, but basically the way I make hats is a pretty simple pattern. Now I talked about this a little bit on my TikTok. I will be making an actual like pattern video on here, not this one, but my next video will be the pattern video for my hats. But I'm going to give you guys a little bit of insight as to how I create them. So for starters, I am using Bernat blanket yarn. That's what I usually make my hats in. Sometimes I will use other yarns, but primarily I like the thick fuzzy stuff. What I then do is I will crochet a chain. I will just make a chain and I will wrap it around like the largest part of my head to see how many stitches I need to expand to throughout my hat. Now for me personally, it's 48. 48 stitches is how big I need to make it. So I start with a magic ring of 6 and I increase there all the way until I get to 48. Once I get to 48, I just kind of go by feel and make rows after that just of 48 until I feel like the hat is big enough to fit my head. Now I will say I do like to flip my hats. I like to roll them on the edge so I have like a little layer around. So if you're not gonna do that, you don't need to make it quite as big. Now for all the hats that I've posted, I have done a total of 23 or 24 rows from start to finish. So from the magic ring of 6 all the way to my end of 48. Like I said, I will be posting a tutorial on how to make these because I have gotten a lot of questions on how I make my hats. So yeah. That is all I have for this video. If you enjoyed the content in here, make sure to check out my other videos, my yarn hauls, my tips, and my do's and don'ts. Just make sure to check all of that out, and I will see you guys next time.